Chapter 38. Four Holy Men in West Qi. At Ji Li's suggestion, Grand Tutor Wen recollected his old Taoist friends. He clapped his hands in delight and laughed. "I'm so busy all day long that I've completely forgotten my old friends. If you hadn't mentioned then, I don't know when we would have been able to subdue the rebellions," he said. He then ordered, "Generals, don't come and see me for 3 days. Ji Li and Yi Qing must stay here to guard my headquarters. I'll return in 2 or 3 days." He then mounted his unicorn and clapped his hands on its horn. The beast rose swiftly onto the clouds and winds, enabling the Grand Tutor to traverse the universe in a twinkling. He went to Nine Dragon Island in the West Sea and landed near a cave on a peak. He was just admiring the scenery when he saw a lad coming out of the cave. "Is your master in?" he asked. "Yes. He's playing chess with his friends. Would you please tell him that Grand Tutor Wen of the Shang dynasty's here to call on him?" The four holy men came out of the cave to meet him. They laughed and asked, "Brother Wen, what wind brings you here?" They then ushered him inside, and when greetings had been exchanged, they sat down on the round straw cushions. "Where do you come from, brother?" they asked. "I've come especially to pay you a visit. We're refugees on this bleak island. What instructions do you have for us?" "I was entrusted with the post of Grand Tutor by the deceased king, but Jiangsheng, a disciple from Mount Kunlun, has been helping Ji-Fa rebel. I sent Zhang Guifang to attack him, but he failed. I wish to go to the front myself, but I can't leave the capital. With no alternative, I've come to beg for your help. I'll greatly appreciate any help you can give me." "Brother, I'll go and help Zhang Guifang," Wang Mo answered. Li Xingba said with finality, "We four must go together. How can we let you go alone?" Grand Tutor Wen was greatly delighted. The four holy men were to be the 4 generals under the Jade Emperor, and their names were therefore on the list of creations. The first of them was Wang Mo, the second Yang Sen, the third Gao Youqian, and the fourth Li Xingba. It must be remembered that gods were chosen from inferior immortals who could not achieve the way. "Brother Wen, go back at once. We'll follow you to Zhaoge very soon," Wang Mo suggested. "The matter's urgent. I beg you all to come without the least delay," Grand Tutor Wen urged. "I'll tell my lad to send our saddle beasts to Mount Qi first, then we'll come straightway," Wang Mo promised. Grand Tutor Wen mounted and returned to Zhaoge. The 4 holy men soon followed on a water cloud to Zhaoge. When they arrived, their appearance frightened the people terribly. Wang Mo wore a long scarf and a gray robe. His face was as round as the full moon. Yang Sen wore a monk's ring around his head and a purple robe. His face was as black as the bottom of a cauldron, his beard was red as cinnabar, and his eyebrows were yellow. Gao Youqian wore his red hair in 2 coils and was dressed in a scarlet robe. His face was indigo, and tusks protruded from his upper and lower jaws. Li Xingba wore a fishtail gold coronet and a light yellow robe. His face was as dark as a dried date, and he had a long beard. They were all about 16 feet tall, and they walked through the streets swaying from side to side. "Where's the mansion of Grand Tutor Wen?" Wang Mo asked some pedestrians. "It's near the Twin Dragon Bridge, in the central south part of the city," one of the bolder citizens answered. They soon found the place. Grand Tutor Wen came out to meet them and entertained them in his home. The next day, Grand Tutor Wen took them to the palace to see King Zhou. Grand Tutor Wen first entered the court alone. "I have invited 4 sages from Nine Dragon Island to help us in West Qi," he told King Zhou. "You're of great assistance to me, Grand Tutor. Let me see them." King Zhou answered gladly. When Grand Tutor Wen led them into the court, King Zhou was terrified by their appearance. "How fearsome and evil they look," he thought, and ordered that they be entertained. "Grand Tutor Wen may act as host in my place," When he had returned to his apartments, Grand Tutor Wen and the four holy men ate and drank happily. "Brother Wen, we must go to the front now. We'll come back here and drink with you again as soon as the rebels are subdued," Wang Mo said. The four of them immediately left the palace, and Grand Tutor Wen saw them off beyond the city of gates. They reached their destination in a minute and requested to see Zhang Guifang. Both Zhang Guifang and Feng Ling came out to meet them and usher them in. When he found that both Zhang and Feng had difficulty moving around, Wang Mo asked, "At the request of Grand Tutor Wen, we've come here to help you. I see you cannot move freely. Are you wounded?" Feng Lin told them the whole story. "Show me your wound." He took a grain of elixir from his gourd, ground it between his teeth and applied it to Feng's wound. It healed instantly. He healed Zhang Guifang the same way. "Where's Jiang Ziya now?" Wang Mo asked. "He's in West Qi City, about 70 li from here. We retreated after being defeated." Zhang Guifang replied, "Bring your troops back to the city," Wang Mo directed. Amidst the yelling of soldiers and the roaring of cannons, Zhang Guifang's army rushed back to West Qi and camped outside the east gate. When news got to Jiang Ziya, he said to his generals, "Zhang Guifang must have gotten reinforcements. We must be very careful." In the Shang camp, Wang Mo was telling Zhang Guifang, "When you give the challenge, demand Jiang Ziya. We'll conceal ourselves among the banners and won't emerge until he comes out." Yang Sen told Zhang Guifang and Feng Ling, "Stick these charms on your saddles tomorrows. Our strange beasts will fill all the other horses with terror. Without these charms, you might be thrown to the ground." The next day, Zhang Guifang donned his armor and led his army to the city wall, where he demanded that Jiang Ziya come out and meet him. Jiang Ziya took action at once. Amidst the roar of cannons, his troops came out of the city in 5 square formations. Jiang Ziya rode out on his black-maned horse under the flags, carrying a sword in his hand. Zhang Guifang galloped forward alone to meet him. "As a defeated general, aren't you ashamed to meet me again today?" Jiang Ziya greeted him sarcastically. "Why should I feel ashamed? Don't you know that victory and defeat are commonplace events to a soldier? Things have changed now. Don't try to insult us." At the beating of drums, 4 strange animals suddenly appeared behind Zhang Guifang. Wang Mo rode on a monster, Yang Sen on a lion, Gao Youqian on a spotted leopard, and Li Xingba also on a monster with a single horn and several tails. As soon as they appeared, all the horses on the West Qi side leapt and reared in fright, throwing Jiang Ziya and all his generals to the ground. Nijia alone remained on his wind-fire wheels and Huang Feihu on his divine ox. When they saw Jiang Ziya on the ground, hat crooked and robes awry, the 4 men burst into loud laughter. "Don't panic. Get up nice and easy now," they said to him sarcastically. Jiang Ziya straightened his hat and robes and looked at the 4 evil-looking Taoists confronting him. He addressed them politely with a bow. "How do you do, brothers? Where do you come from? What can I do for you? We're from 9 Dragon Island. We're Wang Mo, Yang Sen, Gao Youqian, and Li Xingba, all Taoists like yourself. We've come here at Grand Tutor Wen's bidding to help you out of trouble. All you have to do is accept our 3 proposals." Wang Mo said, "What are they, brother? Tell me frankly. If they're good, I'll accept even 30 proposals." Jiang Ziya replied promptly. "First of all, King Wu should know his place as a subject of the Shang dynasty." Wang Mo said, "You're mistaken, brother. King Wu's always been a loyal subject of the Shang dynasty. He behaves himself strictly according to the law and justice and has never insulted his superiors. He's already fulfilled your requirement. The second is that you open all your treasure houses and distribute everything in them among the Shang soldiers. The third is that you hand over Huang Feihu to Zhang Guifang. What do you say? Your proposals are reasonable. I'll return to the city and write a memorial. I'll trouble you to take it back and thank His Majesty for the favor he's bestowed on us. We've no other considerations." Jiang Ziya answered without hesitation. The two sides then exchanged courtesies and returned to their own camps, waiting for an armistice. Jiang Ziya returned to the city and sat down in the main hall. Huang Feihu came forward and knelt before him. "Prime Minister, please bind up my family and send us to Zhang Geifang, lest King Wu suffer because of us," he begged. Jiang Ziya hurriedly helped him to his feet and explained, "General Huang, I accepted the 3 demands just now as a matter of expediency. In the face of those strange beasts, all our generals had fallen from their horses before the combat had even begun. How could we fight a battle in such an awkward situation? I had to follow a policy of appeasement, so as to return to the city and consider how to deal with the matter." Huang Feihu thanked Jiang Ziya, and the generals gathered there soon dispersed. Jiang Ziya burned incense, took a bath, and then ordered that Wu Ji and Ne Jia guard his mansion. He set out on his second trip to Mount Kunlun. When he arrived, he dared not enter unauthorized and waited patiently until White Crane Lad appeared. He asked him to report his arrival to Heavenly Primogenitor. Granted admittance, Jiang Ziya kowtowed before his master respectfully. "I already know that the 4 Taoists from Nine Dragon Island are making trouble in West Qi. The 4 beasts they ride were born in ancient times when all wild beasts made obeisance to heaven. Though they were all born of the same dragon, they're different in appearance and nature. White Crane Lad, go to the stable in the Peach Garden and bring my nondescript to Jiangshan," the Grand Master ordered.